if I was speaking to somebody and my sister wasn't there, they would like talk bad about my sister, and I was like, wait, hold up, what do you mean? Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today we wanted to make a video on our views of what it's like being a twin. I say that because we can't speak for every twin, because every twin's situation is different. But for us, we get asked a lot what it's like being a twin. And honestly, it's kind of hard to answer, because it's really not much different than just having a sibling. So, but for us, we honestly feel like being a twin is a blessing.
It is, definitely. And you know, when people ask what it's like being a twin, it's kind of hard to explain, because I mean, we don't really know anything else. This has been it for
our life. Yeah, we don't know anything different. I don't know, being a twin, I feel like we obviously get a lot of attention in public. Sometimes, most of the time, I would say it's positive attention, and you know, it's nice.
I mean, I genuinely don't believe people are trying to be rude, because I'm pretty sure we're not the only twins someone has seen. So I don't think it's anything like meant to be rude or disrespectful.
It's just the way it comes off.
Sometimes it could come off as being super just extra, you know? nosy, very invasive.
There's this saying that goes, it's not what you say, but it's how you say it. And I think a lot of people don't realize that. I don't mind getting asked questions, but when you want to like know every single thing about us, it becomes like a little weird, because had this been any other, you know, brother or sister, they wouldn't get asked questions like that. And it kind of puts us on the spot, because, you know, I don't mean to sound like ungrateful, but I didn't choose this life, you know? So for you to come up to us and like bombard us with a lot of questions that sometimes you don't even feel comfortable answering.
And we like, I understand the basic questions, but like the super just like
personal
invasive questions. Because, you know, honestly, sometimes I forget that we are twins. I see her as my sister. We have a lot in common. We're just together like 24/7. I forget that we're twins sometimes. So I mean, honestly, having a twin isn't much different than just having a sibling that's the same gender as you and the same age, well, around the same age. You know what I mean?
But I love having a twin. I don't mean to sound negative or anything. I love having a twin. I love having somebody that has the same birthday as me. I don't know. To me, our birthday just feels a lot more special. It feels like a holiday, because I'm not celebrating it by myself. I have somebody else to celebrate it with.
You know, growing up as twins, you have to deal with a lot of stuff that most people genuinely don't even think about or would never have to experience. For instance, like just going to school.
Going to school as a twin, growing up, we've only known each other, and because we were so young, they wouldn't really separate us at that age, because, you know, at like 3 or 2 or 4, even like when we were in preschool, we would always be together.
And like, I also want to say, like, just imagine being like a newborn, like a day old, and the first person that you, like the first baby that you ever have met or had any interaction with is like your sister, and she's like the same age as you, you know, everything.
We're roommates, basically.
We're like all each other's ever like connected with, because even babies could have connections with other babies. And I feel like that's what we had. So growing up, we kind of just, I don't think we ever saw each other as like sisters as a baby. You know, obviously we didn't understand that, but I just knew her as this baby that was always with me, and we grew up together.
Going into like school, it was weird, because they wanted to separate us, and they, you know, like when they would put us in classes, and a lot of times our parents would have to like go into school and like, because to them, they couldn't understand why they always would want to separate us. And they thought that because we should be individuals. And we are individuals. It's just we like to be individuals together, and there is nothing wrong with that.
You know, it always seemed like the principals and the administration and teachers always felt like they knew what was best for us.
Yes, I was just about
rather
to say
than
that.
Our parents, which is
nuts
crazy because my parents have known us since we were born. And for them to say, no, your twins need to be separated. They need to learn how to be individuals. They need to learn how to make their own friends and just be independent.
It's like, who are you?
Like, who are you to say that? We are fine. We always have been fine together. So please stay in your lane.
And then it kind of made us feel like, is there something wrong with us always wanting to be together? And, you know, being young, we weren't able to tell ourselves, no, there's nothing wrong with that. We automatically just thought there's something wrong with us wanting to always be together.
Like it was strange.
Like it was a problem.
Yeah.
And that it was looked at as weird. Yeah. But growing up, it was hard for us to kind of like make friends. And I'm still growing up, so let's not get that confused. We're still growing up, and we're still, you know, like making friends, whether it's at work or in school or just in life in general. And people, I don't know why, but they would always want to like turn us against each other. They would, like, for me, if I was speaking to somebody and my sister wasn't there, they would like talk bad about my sister, and I was like, wait, hold up, what do you mean? Because I don't know my sister as that way. So for them to like say something like that, it's just like, where are you getting this from? Are you trying to make me upset with my sister? Like, I don't understand. I don't mind making friends, but I want to make sure that whoever like we let into our circle wants to be friends with us because they want to be friends with us, not because they're trying to break us apart. Because I don't think people realize that no matter what you try to do, there is no way you can break this bond apart. Because I mean, hello, this is like a replica of me, you know?
I feel like nobody is ever going to have my back and understand me more than my twin sister. Yes. And for somebody to come in between that and want to break that up, you're either going to accept us and like us both as friends, or we're just going to leave you. Yeah. We don't need you like that, you know? I mean, to me, this comes first. This is way more important than some friendship to me. This is my sister, and I'm always going to need her. Another thing I want to talk about is people stereotyping twins. There's a lot of stereotypes.
There's one that we get a lot. People come up to us and ask us, who is the good twin and who is the evil twin? I would never, ever call my sister evil. I don't think of her as evil, and I don't think people realize that sometimes it's normal for us to not get along. But it's not to the point where I would say my sister is evil. When you live with somebody for 18 years, you're gonna argue sometimes, and that's fine. Any brother or sister argues, and I don't understand why it's okay for a regular brother and sister to argue and people will look at that as just normal, but for us to argue, they'll be like, whoa, it's like you're arguing yourself. And like, you know, that
I think that stereotype is so stupid.
Yeah.
Because we've had random strangers, just people come up to us and ask us, so which one's the evil one and which one's the nice one? Before they even get a chance to know us, know our names, know anything about us. Just because we're twins and they see that we're twins, they assume one is good and one is bad. Which is so stupid, and just, I mean, that hurts. Because to me, like, growing up, you kind of feel like you are some kind of freak in a sense, you know? Like, being a twin is odd. Being a twin is, I mean, it's just weird.
And honestly, I blame TV and movies and books and all these creators that put this stereotype in people's minds that, you know, twins are weird, something weird. So another stereotype people would always assume about us is double trouble. And that was really hard for us when we were like around the ages of 5. And like basically when we started acknowledging that we were twins and not just sisters. So so we would always ask our parents, are we really trouble? And you know, like, are we trouble? Because people would always say that we were, just because we're twins. And
which is weird, because like, you know, I remember even being as a child and my parents saying that when we were babies and growing up, we were always like really good.
Yeah,
we didn't cry. We didn't cause trouble. So I mean, for people to just put a label on twins like that, see, I think people just like to mess up twins, you know, because and make us feel like there's something wrong with us, there's something odd about us, and there's not. You know, I love my sister and I love the life I was given to be a twin, because that's a rare thing. And to almost be chosen to have that life and to just be chosen to have somebody to grow up with, to me is such a blessing. And honestly, if I wasn't a twin, I don't know where I would be. I don't know what I would be doing, because she keeps me so grounded. She helps me live life a little easier, because she's like another set of eyes for me. She's another brain for me. She's another heart for me. And for me to make decisions and stuff, I always have my sister to you know, rely on. Even like throughout high school, socializing was difficult, but we did make some really great friends in high school, like definitely. Francesca, a lot of the theater friends, even outside of theater. We have had a lot of great people in our life that genuinely love us and appreciate us the way we are as twins. And I really, like, any of our friends watching, any of you guys, like, I don't want to cry, but like, that I've always worried about what people would think of us, because growing up, people have always saw us as
it was just like
a problem, you know, just negative things, negative words. So, you know, I never really thought that we would have people that would just, you know,
see it as a blessing like how we do.
Right. And I really do thank the people in our life that do welcome us and like accept us and love us for who we are, friends, family. And I want my parents, who have always defended us and, you know, tried to make us feel like what we are, which is a special blessing.
Whew. People question why I sometimes respond to Ashley even though my name is Angelique, because I get that people don't understand. I'm not like, we're not like one of those twins that are like, I'm not Ashley. You know what I'm saying? I don't get upset.
I don't get upset either.
It's fine.
I know what you mean.
I know it's hard to tell the difference. So if you want to call us the twins, that's fine. But
or twin. A lot of people just call us twins.
Sometimes it's funny, like when I'm by myself and people are like, hey, twins. And I'm like,
where's the other one?
Ashley's here. I didn't know she was here. So,
and even adults, you know, teachers and principals and people that really thought they knew what was best for twins. Don't even have twins. Some that don't even have children. What do you, like, I'm sorry. Like, did I miss something?
But yeah, moral of the story is being a twin, we love being twins. To us it's a blessing, and although throughout life sometimes it was a little hard and it was a little difficult to like figure out that this is a blessing to us, because sometimes people made it feel like it wasn't, and it was weird and it was strange, and that we shouldn't always want to be together. But you know what? Forget them. They're not twins. They don't even know what it's like being a twin. Being a twin is like a whole nother level that they will never be able to experience. So, forget you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you are a twin too, and you feel the same way, leave a comment below. Please. If you're a twin also and don't feel the same way, you know, you can leave a comment below too.
Please let us know what you have experienced during life, or maybe what you can agree on or disagree on that we have discussed in this video.
Or maybe if being twins, or maybe if you're a parent to twins, or maybe if you are a sibling to twins. Leave a comment below. I want to hear more about, you know,
twins.
Yeah, even triplets.
Triplets.
I'm not a triplet. I don't know what that's like. So I mean,
quadruplets.
That's like a whole nother level, you know? 3 people, 4 people, 6 people. Jeez.
So please do not forget to comment, like, subscribe, share, if you will. And yeah, don't forget to follow our social medias, Instagram down below in the description. And
we'll see you next time.
Yes, we will see you in the next one. Bye.